Yes, it breaks my heart to do this, but the top 10 reasons why the NBA fell off 2026. Low NBA viewership. Don't worry, I'm going to do a top 10 on how I think they can fix it, but
Won't they do?
I don't know, man. This year is the first year I probably lost all interest and watched a number of record low games. Probably until it maybe gets to the playoffs again. Which without even watching, I expect Shai-gilderous Alexander's team, the OKC, to win it again.
Won't they
Unless
do?
there's any sort of miracle or better competition. That looks like the most complete team. Now, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, was founded June 6, 1946, New York, New York.
Won't they do?
Again, some of its subsidiaries, the WNBA.
Won't they do?
You got NBA Africa, NBA China, just to name a few.
Won't they do?
NBA's overall valuation is estimated to be over 160 billion collectively for its 30 teams, with an average team value around 5.4 billion as of late 2025, driven by huge new media deals and soaring franchise worth, while top individual players like Michael Jordan are worth 3 billion and LeBron James 1.2 billion have massive personal net worths, with owners like Steve Ballmer, the Clippers, being billionaires estimated at $155.8 billion. Again, this is considered the premier professional basketball league in the world. All right. So yes, the NBA is heavily classified and operated as a component of the sports entertainment industry, blending high-level competition with media spectacle and branding. While teams compete, the league functions as a global media institution aimed at producing entertaining content for viewers. All right, so the league established a dedicated division called NBA Entertainment as early as 1982 to produce films, videos, and content. Again, the league acts as a major professional sports industry, generating billions in revenue through the entertainment value of its games, media deals, and marketing. Again, many analysts and fans view the NBA as a blend of athletic skill and entertainment, focusing heavily on fan experience, spectacle, and narratives, particularly during events like the All-Star Weekend. While fundamentally a competitive sport, it is often grouped alongside, sports entertainment leagues because of its sometimes scripted, like high-scoring and heavily televised nature.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't
Which gets me into my top 10 reasons on why the NBA fell off, low viewership. Right, the media coverage decline. Right, not only do we have Stephen A. Smith being worked like a dog, or we've seen him be on 10 shows, right? Then you got others like Malika Andrews.
You want the dry rub?
Fans don't like, but because of who she knows, still is able to speak ball. Because it's about who you know, not what you know. Again, and then the media coverage, we'd see a lot of media pandering, becoming blatantly obvious that there's no integrity in certain situations. Sometimes they get political. All right. There's anchors, again, that fans don't like. So ESPN specifically saw a 7% decline in the 2024-2025 season, making it the lowest rated regular season performance since 2021. So yeah, just my notes. I mean, retired NBA players get first dibs as show hosts, right? And barely went to school to speak and read. It's unfair to other people in majors who seek that opportunity as a career. They're already rich. I don't know why they have to go into every aspect, right? Now they all come into podcasting, again, taking voices and opportunities away from the little guy for more capitalism. Again, yes, we'd like to hear from players and hear their perspective on things. But then it does take away from the Skip Baylesses getting a chance, or just a regular Joe making their name for themselves and commentating. Again, we saw what's that dude's name? Lakers in 5. Shannon Sharp, he was making it fun to watch again, and he got X'd off. So again, it's been rumored, allegedly, maybe Stephen A. Smith's getting rid of some of these Max Kellermans and people, but now we got a Stephen A. So I don't know when's the last time you've tuned into a First Take, right? No Molly Queerum or Kierum, whatever.
Capital B, capital O, capital A.
So
capital
a lot has
L.
changed.
Both.
Number 9, NBA All-Star Weekend. Again, there's a lack of stars. It needs to involve the fans more, right? Get real dunkers. But Shaquille O'Neal's already taken that idea, right, with the show Dunk Man. Already in one season, you've seen more dunks or dunks that should have been happening at the NBA All-Star Weekend. This is something they could have definitely made happen, right? The NBA 2025 NBA All-Star Game on TNT platforms averaged 4.7 million viewers, marking the second lowest viewership in history. This 13% decline from 2024 reflects a continuing trend of low engagement, with the last 3 games falling below 6 million viewers. Critics cited a poor reception to the new 4-team tournament format and lack of star participation as key reasons. Right? No stars in the dunk contest. 3-point thing comes blah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, I think they could involve maybe more fans. Maybe 1v1 knockout. I mean, there's so many other basketball games you could implement. They always choose the same 4 games. Again, the only format changes, they tried that. Again, key absences, players like LeBron James, Giannis, Anthony Edwards didn't participate. So yeah. Number 8, style of play. The increased reliance on 3-point shooting and reduced physicality has led to a less appealing product for some fans. All right, so yes, it's fun to see Steph Curry shoot the 3, maybe not everyone else. So what would you rather see? Jackson Hayes, East Bang, doing a dunk in between the legs during the game, right? More stuff like that, or just more 3 points. Again, the difference is when you go to pay for a ticket and you're paying $300 or hundreds of dollars to see these games versus just on TV, which is still expensive in its own right. So yeah, is it too much inventory, too many games? The debate that's been going on for years. An 82-game season with frequent matchups, including many with little consequence, can dilute the importance of individual games. Right? So it's not as competitive. Winning doesn't seem to mean as much, which can lead to load management, injuries, teams becoming star reliant. Right? Again, everyone's not LeBron James playing 82 games, 3,026 minutes, most in NBA. Now, number 6, we got nepotism. Nepo babies, right? It used to be the dream that you could make it to the NBA. That dream's percentages is probably even lower than people ever realized. The chances of a high school basketball player making it to the NBA are extremely low, 0.03%, about 3 in 10,000. For NCAA players, the odds are slightly better, but still slim, with only about 1.2 to 1.3% getting drafted. Making an NBA roster requires elite talent, extreme dedication, and often being over 6'5" in height, or just knowing the right person or being born into the right family. Again, NBA nepotism refers to the perception that family connections, especially those of superstar players like LeBron James with his son Bronny, give certain players unfair advantages in getting drafted, opportunities, or recognition, even if their on-court performance might not fully justify it, sparking debate about meritocracy versus legacy in professional basketball. And it's not just on the court, right? Behind the scenes, the water boy, the towel boy, the clock scorer, the mascot, right? GM, right? They all come to find out might be a cousin, a kid of a kid of a kid, a kid out of wedlock, which again taints even the belief that a really good player has a chance of making it to the NBA, right? No, or do you have to be a part of the bloodline, right? Like even with someone as good as Mac McClung, right, is just being used for dunk contests, can't get a good spot on a roster, a long going spot on the roster, but we can pull him up to use him for viewership and ratings for the dunk contest. Again, this competition imbalance. Again, that's your number 5. Top five reasons why the NBA fell off. Weak teams. Competitive imbalance. The concentration of talent on fewer teams reduces the intrigue of many matchups, right? Donovan Mitchell's fun to watch. But if he's hurt, what we watching, right? Based on recent 2025 season data, the Washington Wizards have been among the most league's weakest teams, owning a bottom tier record of 12-49 at one point. Other struggling franchises include the Detroit Pistons, often noted for poor offensive efficiency, and the Brooklyn Nets, right, which have struggled with a last-ranked defense. Other notable teams, right, Charlotte Hornets, usually known for one of the worst winning percentages. Dallas Mavericks, historically known for a struggling team, right? So it only makes for a couple good games to ever always watch. Number 4, star power, right? Mainstream star power, superstar power. Again, the league has struggled to attract younger audiences with a shift in star power, while casual fans are often overwhelmed by the 82-game season and high cost of viewing. Again, as legendary players like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant age, the next generation of stars has not yet fully captured the same massive mainstream audience. Again, you got Ja Morant wanting to tote guns and dance. You got Zion Williamson wanting to pop everything out there and not dunk. They just always seem to have other things going on. Aside from Luka, right? You got your Luka, Giannis's, right? Maybe Jason Tatum's kind of boring to watch though. Other than that, Anthony Edwards says he doesn't even want to be a star, be the face of the league. And so you got things like that coming into play too. The top 3 reasons: load management. So again, we got stars sitting out, not enough stars resting. Star players missing games reduces interest. Top players miss roughly 22% of regular season games compared to 13% in the late 90s. Number 2, their games are on too many different streaming platforms. Having NBA games spread across numerous streaming platforms is a significant problem for fans, making viewing costly, confusing, and fragmented. Fans often need subscriptions to multiple services, including ESPN, ABC, NBC, Peacock, and Amazon Prime, to follow the seasons, resulting in high monthly costs and a scavenger hunt experience, trying to figure out which game is where, at what time. And again, those are a lot of apps to pay for, which are not getting any cheaper. They're going up. All right. Number 1 reason the NBA fell off: gambling. My parlay, I'm cooked, son. I'm cooked, B. It exposes more BS, like player averages. When you follow them, it's like, man, who can you in the NBA? You can't go out and average 5 points, 2 boards, right? This is supposed to be the best of the best, right? You got high schoolers, NCAA people that are good for 10 games. 10 points, right, in a game, right? So again, all these narratives are created for bullshit. Oh, he needs more rest. It's 48-minute game. Like, there's people that go to the park and play 3 hours straight, 4 hours straight, 3-4 times a day, a week. 3-4 times a week. but yet they need load management for a 148-minute game with timeouts. You can get subbed out, right? So the rapid legalization and integration of sports betting since 2018 have arguably compromised the NBA's integrity, shifting focus toward player prop bets and raising risk of rigging. The NBA's deep partnerships with betting apps like DraftKings and FanDuel and recent high-profile scandals involving coaches and players suggest a cozy relationship that prioritizes revenue over the game's purity, leading to increased scrutiny and potential long-term damage. Yep, you're going to see FanDuel on the court. You're going to have a commercial about gambling, then call the hotline right after, right? These things don't even mix, right? You got people gambling rather than investing, all right? Creating bad habits, corruption, corrupting the youth. Again, the game, we already had corruption. We thought Allen Iverson was probably could have beat that Lakers team, and then you got refs like Don handing you or whatever, rigging the games or refs making bad calls. So that's always been a part of it. And now we got gambling, which was always a part of it, but now more so legalized. You can do it, right? So those are your top reasons why the NBA is falling off, man. I mean, even if you try the gambling, you think some of them bets should hit, and they don't. Like it's just like y'all let me know how many games y'all followed and watched this year. All right. I was excited for Cooper Flag and all that. All right, but even his star power, I don't know, man. And those would be your top 10 reasons the NBA fell off. Low viewership. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. Peace.